Come to you, James. You're 24 years old. You signed up for Obamacare and began chemo 3 weeks ago. What is your concern about what is going on right now?
Well, obviously, this is a scary situation for me. Right now, I feel like Obamacare was the shining light in my dark situation. But now with all the congressmen shutting down everything, I feel like my life is in a coin flip right now. Will Obamacare pass? And I get my life, my life gets increased, or the chances of me surviving gets increased, or will it turn to tails? It's all a really scary thought.
You're pretty heavily in debt, I think about $30,000. So this really is a critical time for you and your life. And you're just one of many people in this kind of position. Let me turn to you, Dr. Van Tine. We spoke the other night with another one of your patients, and they must all be going through a form of this kind of anguish because it's the uncertainty. It's the very last thing that people in this position need.
So the Rare Tumor Clinic at Washington University in St. Louis and the Siteman Cancer Center has a lot of young adults that come to see me and my colleagues with rare cancers that are just people haven't heard about. Most of them are called sarcomas. And this is tragic. Most of these people were in the prime of their life. You know, James here had a business, and his life's been turned upside down. You know, we have a foundation called CJ's Journey that's helping these people here. And we do everything we can because I think it's important that I push as fast and as hard as I can for somebody, especially like James, who's curable.
And tell me this, I spoke to a very eminent doctor, a very famous eminent doctor in America, only yesterday about this, who didn't want to speak about this publicly, didn't want to inspire any kind of partisan reaction. But he said that all the doctors that he knows believe that Obamacare, broadly speaking, and there are definite fault lines with the current program, but Obamacare, they genuinely welcomed it. They felt that it would be a force for good in America. Now, you know, what we're hearing all the time with all this debate is Obamacare is horrible, evil, terrible. It must be abandoned. You are a senior oncologist. You're at the sharp end of all this. What is your view?
I think especially for young Americans, this is an amazing opportunity to make sure that we can treat you right. I mean, delays in therapy that happen because people don't have insurance, it leads to morbidity and mortality, and that's not right. And I think this is not a third world country. This is the United States of America. And we need to stand up and say we need to take care of everyone, regardless of their age, and make sure that we are taking care of each other.